All right. What's popping, people? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's going on? What's the deal? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, and Miles Cunningham in the building. You make sure I got all the shit looking correct and you guys can hear and all that. It's your boy, Mr. Locario. All right. We can hear. Everything's good. So what's popping, people? What is going on? What is good? So today, guys, we're going to be talking about, the dangers of treating your woman as an equal. You feel what I'm saying? The dangers of treating your woman as an equal. You feel what I'm saying? We're about to go the fuck in. Now, before we get to all of that, make sure you guys get the likes up. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm gonna put the donate link in the chat that you guys can donate to the show. Donate to the show. Boom. I'll put that up. And we're gonna get it cracking. Yeah, so we already got 71 people in the room right now. Make sure you get the likes up and all that other good stuff, and we're gonna get it in. So Miles, what's going on, bro? Miles, you can hear me? You can't hear me?
I can't hear you now. All of a sudden.
You can hear me now. That's weird. Hold on. What the fuck?
And right after you said so, that was it. So, and that was it.
You cannot hear me at all. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Exactly. I don't know why the hell this shit is like. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Give me 1 fucking second. Let me see. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay, let me go to the sound. You sure? Okay. Can you hear me now? Hold on. Wait. Input. Output. All right, hold on. Miles, where you at, bro? Miles, where are you at? Okay, hold on 1 second, guys. Give us 1 second. Put the mic. Output. All right, Miles, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Miles, can you hear me now? Why can't Miles not hear me? This is like weird. Hold on. Miles, can you hear me? How are you not able to hear me? This shit's crazy. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I do not know why Miles can't hear me. That's crazy. Fucker. That is crazy. So you can't hear me at all. All right, can you guys in the chat hear me though? Can y'all hear me?
1 2 1 2. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
You can hear me. I can't hear you.
I can hear you. So what is going on?
I can hear you. I cannot hear you.
Okay. Can the people in the chat, can you guys in the chat hear me? Can you guys hear me? All right. Okay, so you guys can hear me. Okay, so they said, I'm gonna call you right now. I'm gonna call you right now. Hold on. Right now. I'm gonna text you. They can hear both of us. So Miles, they can hear both of us. It's something on your side. It's on your side. It's something on your side. All right.
Oh, you know what? Pick this bitch up.
All right. Can you hear me? All right, technical difficulties, people. It might be something on your side because you guys can hear me.
Hello, hello, hello.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? If they take off the headphones,
I was hearing you good up until you started the fucking show. Ain't that some shit?
That's weird. So, they said take off the headphones. They said reset your shit.
I'ma leave and
you're leaving and come back out
again.
All right, leave and come back out. All right, so Miles is gonna leave. And he's gonna join back out.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
All right.
Can you hear me?
Video. All right, I'm gonna leave and then I'm gonna try to come back.
All right, so yeah, leave and come back so we can get it popping. Yeah, all right. So Miles he left. He gonna try to come back and see what's going on. But y'all can hear me and all of that. Man, it's that technology shit. We trying to get this shit popping. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get this shit going. But what's going on in the chat, people? What's going on in the chat? What's good with you? What is good with you? Man, he said the devil's working. Man, so yeah, we want to get into it, man. We want to get into it. Man. So what is going on, people? What is going on? So yeah, today we wanted to talk about, the dangers of treating your girl as an equal. So we're gonna get into that today. You feel what I'm saying? We're gonna get into that today. You feel what I'm saying? What up, Zaking Mock Snow? What up, Aisha A? What's going on? You said waiting for the Game Kings. I'm telling you, the Game Kings coming out in a while. I'm telling you, it's the fucking the fucking Corona shit that's keeping this shit away. You know what I'm saying? It's keeping this shit away. It's keeping this shit away. While we're waiting, you guys can call up 646-481-3901 if you want to call up real quick before we get into the game. You know what I'm saying? Before we get into the other stuff. If you guys want to call up, make it happen. But yeah, I don't know what is going on with this shit. I'm like, I got the shit on the thing. You guys can hear me. So it's something on his joint that's not making him hear the joint. All right, I think Miles is back. Hold on. All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear now.
Okay, now you can hear me. Everything good?
I think everything's good now.
All right, cool.
Give me 1 second. Let me.
All right. All right, we about to get it in. We about to get it in. But you can hear though. I just want to make sure you can hear.
Yeah, I can hear.
All right, so everything good?
Everything good.
All right, so we good. So we got my dude Miles Cunningham in the building. And we wanted to talk about, the dangers of treating your woman like an equal. You understand what I'm saying? Now, the media would have you believe that, men and women are equal. A lot of women will, have you believe that it's all equal, but it's not. And so the thing is that when you're in a relationship, you have to always understand that it's never going to be equal. You understand? Now, when we say equal, you have to understand.
Hold up.
What happened?
I can't see. Can everybody see you? Because I can't see you.
I can see. Can you guys see me? Y'all can see me, right?
Okay, fine. Fuck it.
All right. Yeah, I think they can see me. Everybody can see me?
I don't need to see you. I know how you look.
All right, cool. As long as you can hear me, we good. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, and y'all, okay, they see us both, they can hear us both, we good. Fuck it. Right. So now, this is the thing. You got to understand that in a relationship is never going to be a 50-50 thing. You understand what I'm saying? And so the dangerous part about, thinking that it's a 50-50 thing and treating a woman as your equal is that she is never going to really respect you as a man. You understand what I'm saying? She's not going to respect you as the leader, as the person who she is supposed to be, following, the one who she's supposed to take direction from. She's not going to respect you in that aspect. You see what I'm saying? And if she doesn't respect you in that aspect, then the relationship can't work. So eventually what's going to happen is she's going to start to disrespect you because she sees you as that equal. You understand? And that came from you letting her think she was the equal. You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is this, is if you are out there dealing with women, right, you always have to come at the situation as, I am the one that's leading the interaction. And understand, leading does not mean you're better than the chick. Leading does not mean that, the girl is lesser than you are, or none of that other shit. And this is what they wanna basically make you think. You feel what I'm saying? But what you have to understand is that in order for a relationship, anytime, it could just be a dating relationship, it could be a fuck buddy relationship, it could be boyfriend and girlfriend, husband and wife, whatever it is. In order for that relationship to work, your woman has to follow you and has to see you as the person who's leading her. If she does not see it like that, she's not going to respect you. And again, a lot of this stuff is subconscious. You see what I mean? A lot of this stuff is stuff that she won't even necessarily consciously think. So you could even show this video to some girl you're dealing with or whatever, and she's gonna be like, come on, man, that's bullshit, and we're equals. No, she doesn't want that, because once that happens, right, or once she sees that, or once she acts that way, it's gonna be a wrap for you. But Miles, what's your thoughts on some of this stuff first? What you think?
Well, I mean, the thing, like you said, it's tough because society is always going to try to act like shit is equal and men and women are equal and all of this bullshit. Mm-hmm. But you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of being on a job. When I used to be in corporate America, it's like your coworkers, your direct coworkers who get paid the same as you or just about the same as you.
Right.
Y'all could laugh, joke, fucking clown on each other, cuss at each other. You know what I'm saying? You could fucking, you know what I'm saying? Do whatever you want to do, like, within reason. Like, you could joke around, you could fucking diss each other, and everything is all cool, right? But when the supervisor walk up, or when the boss walk through the department, everybody's like,
right.
Hey, good morning, Mr. Such and Such. How you doing? And blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's because you know that they're not equal to you. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
When your coworkers, the people who work directly next to you, they're pretty much equal to you. So even if they make a little bit more money, they're still on the same level as you. So you treat them like, nigga, I don't give a fuck what you got to say. Like, whatever, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when the boss rolled through, it's a whole different story. Like niggas is sitting up and they take the computer off of solitaire or off the internet, and they start actually doing work. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's it's the same kind of thing where it's like, just like how, again, in the same situation as a company, the company works because there is, like the boss or the supervisor, they're in a position of power and authority over you. So therefore that inspires you to do what you're supposed to do. That inspires you to play your role. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
In the same way, even though you may not realize it because, they're your boss and they make more money than you. In the same way, your boss has to play their role. They're like your manager. Your manager's like in the place that I worked, it was like maybe 4 or 5 people in our department.
Right.
And so each one of us, like I said, we're equal. The 5 of us are equal. So we clown and we joke, and whenever they're not there, we slack off and all that shit. But when the supervisor's there, she would fucking be a beast, and fucking treat us a certain way and act a certain way, and we would always have to like have a little bit more respect for her. But when we was clocking out and going to fuck home, she would be staying there 2 hours extra. You understand? Right. She would be fucking having she would be on call over the weekend. So if the boss calls her for some type of project that they had to do by Monday, she would be the one that they fucking called. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So even though that's your manager and they make more money than you, there's a reason they make more money than you. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's what makes the company work. Because if we were all equal, then we would all be just clowning around, slacking off, and not getting the level of work done that we need to get done. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, we still did our work, but the point I'm trying to make is shit ran more efficiently when our supervisor was sitting there. But when our supervisor went out to lunch or when our supervisor was off that day, nigga, less shit got done that day. It's a fact.
Right.
We still did our work, but less shit got done.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So it
Right.
just, but the point of the matter is that because people have different positions and we know that we're not equal, that's what allows the company to run smoothly, because everybody has to play their role. You understand? And the person who's a manager is a manager because they're good at managing. You understand?
Right.
I'm a worker because I was good at working. I was good at doing the menial tasks that made the company work from the ground up. Then the manager played her part because she was good at managing us. And then her boss played his part by managing her and telling her what to do to make us work. And you understand what I'm saying? So the company actually worked. Shit don't work when everything is equal or when people think they're equal to you, because that's when, for example, with your girl, you might say something, you might be, because like for me, for example, when, especially with this COVID-19 shit, me and my lady, we still go to the park. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And because of the social distancing shit, like we'll be walking on the trail and somebody's coming the other way. And I'll have to remind her to walk behind me. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And when we go out, I am the designated like 360 guard. You understand? For my woman. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
When I tell my woman get low, she don't ask no questions. She get flat on the floor. When I tell my woman get behind me, she gets behind me. When I say single file, when I say cross the street, when I say take my hand, she don't ask me no fucking questions. You understand?
Right.
Because when we're out on the street, I'm the leader. You feel me? When we're out on the street, I'm the leader. She don't ask no questions. But then on the flip side, because of this COVID shit, she made sure she went out and bought a bunch of vitamins and supplements that help keep your immune system healthy, right?
Right.
And when it's that time of day, when it's time to take supplements, she says, "Babe, it's time to take supplements." And I'm like, "Hey, whatever. Like, let's take these supplements." You see what I'm saying? And in that way, we're not equal. She's in charge of the supplements and the immune shit. And when we go out on the street, I'm in charge of like watching the 360 and keeping us safe. You understand what I'm saying? We're not equal, but that's what makes the shit work. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, imagine if both of us was outside and I was like, "Oh, get behind me," and she was like, "Oh no, you get behind me." And you understand what I'm saying? Like, no, that shit don't work. Or if she said, "Hey, let's take our supplements," and I'd be like, "Well, you take your fucking supplements and leave me alone." You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't work. It doesn't work. But what works is when we know our roles. We see when people say that everybody's equal, that's when people forget their roles.
Right.
When you forget your roles, the system doesn't work.
Facts. Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's like anything else. It's like if you look at the engine of a car, you got the engine, you got the transmission, and then you got the gas tank. You know what I'm saying? So the gas tank sends gas to the engine, and then the transmission puts the power from the engine in gear to make the wheels move.
Right.
If there was an engine in the gas tank and an engine in the engine and an engine in the transmission, the car wouldn't be moving. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So there's no equality. There's no equality, but at the same time, each piece to the system has its value. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Each piece to the system has its value. So each piece of the system is valuable, but they're not equal. And what happens is when people say things are equal, people forget that each person in the system has their role. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So equality or trying to treat your girl like she's equal to you is a mistake, because then she'll start to, subconsciously, she might start to take on masculine responsibilities. And if both of y'all is worrying about masculine responsibilities, who's worrying about the feminine responsibilities?
Exactly. Right.
And I'm a fucking man. You can't expect me to worry about no feminine responsibilities. It's not gonna happen over here, because I'm not one of these fucking new age simp ass niggas that think everything is equal. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that type of shit won't work with me. So we
Right.
have to understand that we're not equal. I have my role, you have your role. Your role is important, my role is important, but we're not equal, and we have to do different things to make this shit work.
Exactly. No, that's facts. And and see, also too, when it comes to attraction, you feel what I'm saying? What you got to understand is that you can't do certain things that your woman does and do the same thing towards her. Like, meaning, like, let's say, for example, your woman is upset and she starts like crying and, you know, confiding in you about a bunch of shit, about all these problems and all of that, and she's crying and acting all crazy. You're equipped to deal with that. You understand what I'm saying? And so you're not going to look at your woman, you know, any less or differently because, and you're not going to be less attracted to her because she's crying or whatever, right? But if you do the same thing, though, if you start crying in her arms and, you know, like over every fucking little thing and you're bitching and moaning and complaining and all this other stuff, she's going to start to not be attracted to you because it's not equal. You understand what I'm saying? So because it's not equal, you can't do the same shit. So she's not going to respond to you the same way you will respond to her. So you're thinking, oh, but I thought you loved me. You're my girl. And how come I can't? You can't. Like, you can't at one. But then what's going to happen is you're going to start to see that she's going to look at you differently and she's going to respect you less. This is what you guys got to understand, because the thing is, you being a man, you have to make sure that you know how to fucking, you know, it's not about necessarily controlling your emotions, but it's about managing your emotions better so that you can get the situation to where it needs to be. Because the thing is, if your girl constantly sees you breaking down and constantly sees you extremely emotional, right? She's going to see you as weak. If your girl sees you as weak, that means to her on a subconscious level, she's in danger. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because her man, the guy that she's supposed to be with, who's supposed to be able to guide her, you know, crazy, emotional, you know, she's all over the place. That person is no longer doing the things they're supposed to do. You see what I'm saying? This is what we're saying, where this stuff's not equal, because the thing is that it's not supposed to be equal, because in order for things to work, it needs to actually not be equal. You see what I'm saying? It's just like if I take you know, a plug or something, and I put it in a socket. The socket has holes, and the plug has the things you stick in the socket. It has to be different. It has to be not equal for the shit to work. So the thing is that when you're the danger is this: when you start, you know, going along with this narrative that you and your woman are equal, what happens is that you basically manage the situation or the relationship in a way that's destructive, because now you're making a thing where you're making it seem as if there are no roles, there are no, you know, it's like if you you know, it's like if you have, let's say, you own the NBA. You know what I'm saying? You got the players, you got the coaches, you got the fucking cheerleaders, right? You don't have the cheerleaders go play the fucking basketball game. You don't have the basketball players cheerleading. You don't have the coaches out there doing cheerleading fucking stunts. Each person has their role, and the same thing applies in relationships. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the thing you got to understand, is that when it comes to relationships and interacting and making shit pop, that's the thing. It's not going to be equal. And the thing is, if you try to make it equal, you're really fucking up your whole situation. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. But
you know what a point I want to make too.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that a lot of people don't remember is that if everybody is important, then nobody's important.
Exactly. Right.
Right. If everybody's special, then nobody's special.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like all of that equality shit is just it's just because I saw the thing from before. It was like simp manginas. It's just simp manginas trying to placate to women because they think that that's what's gonna get them, you know, in their good graces so they could get some pussy or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? But
Right.
The thing that enough cats don't understand about chicks is that chicks want you to play your role. They could talk as much shit as they want because they're just talking based on emotion. Because I mean, from the initial stance, or from the initial look of it, I want to be equal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, look, for example, like if you're looking at a rich dude,
right,
right? And he got a fly suit and he driving around in nice cars, pulling up to nice restaurants and all this shit. And you walking from your 9-to-5 job and you got to pass that scene every day.
Mm-hmm.
You look at him and you're like, man, I would love to be on his level. I would love to be
Right.
where that. I want to be equal to him. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But the thing you got to understand is the realities of life is that man probably was once where you was at. But because he saw somebody else, he realized the work he had to put in. He realized the changes he had to and improvements he had to make in himself to get to that point. You understand? And that brought him to where he is. And there's somebody that's richer than him. You understand?
Right.
Somebody who's inspiring to him that makes him want to shoot for the stars and so on and so forth. So the point is, it's my job to be richer than you. It's my job to stun on you. It's my job to fucking show off on your punk ass. Why? because I'm here to fucking inspire you to be better.
Exactly.
You know
right.
If we were all equal, there would be no reason for you to be inspired to want to do better, to be inspired to want to get rich, to feel a way about your current situation so you can actually do something to change and improve it. You understand? That's my role. My role. See, and truthfully, I'm not really starting on your bitch ass. I'm just doing me. I'm doing me. But because you looking at me, that's the way you feel. You understand? But the point is, you can look at it negatively or positively. You can look at it as me stunting on your bitch ass, and you can look at that as inspiration, or you could just be a bitch ass nigga and just take it as a loss and be like, oh my God, I'll never be like him. You see what I'm saying? It's still up to you. But see, that's where the game comes in. That's where you could talk to your girl, and explain the game to her and let her know this is why I'm me and this is why you're you.
Exactly.
Why it works. You understand what I'm saying? So it's the same thing like the rich guy. I mean, the rich guy's not gonna take the time to explain to the dude working at McDonald's what he needs to do. You understand what I'm saying? But that's the beauty of being in a relationship and being a guy that has game, because you can actually take the time to explain that shit to your woman. You understand what I'm saying? You can actually put her on and be like, listen, I do these things because it's who I am. You fuck with me because I am who I am. I fuck with you because you are who you are. If we were to be equal, then nobody would necessarily be who they are. And what would be the point of fucking with each other?
Exactly. Right. Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like all of that equality shit and me and you, it's a 50-50 team. Fuck out of here. There's no 50-50 nothing. Get out of here. There's no 50-50 nothing.
Right.
You understand? There are just you have strong points and you have weak points. I have strong points and I have weak points.
Right.
And you see, it's like strong, weak, strong, weak, and then it comes together.
Exactly.
I feel you. If the relationship is right, you fill your woman up where she's weak. You understand? And she fills you up where you're weak, and vice versa. And then it comes together. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why it's important for you to, we talk about the truth is inside you. We talk about developing your identity as a man. You have to be strong. You have to be strong because the stronger
hold on, guys. We're not getting to the cause yet.
Yeah.
Hold on. Go ahead. Keep going.
The stronger you are, is the more where a woman who's aware, a woman who has a certain level of game herself. She can see your strengths and admire your strengths. But more importantly, she could also see where you're weak and then be inspired to fill you in where you're weak. That's a good woman. You understand what I'm saying? That's a good fucking woman. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what you have to keep in mind. You can't be worried about, pleasing these chicks or trying to change who you are for them to make them feel better, because it's not about feelings. It's about who you are and your role, your strength. What you want to happen, you know what I'm saying? How you want to write this book. You understand what I'm saying?
Now that's real shit. And my dude Sogi007 made a comment. He said, we need an episode about the difference between control and management, although I think they're almost the same. So
see Sogi, he should have left it at he should have stopped at management. He killed himself with the rest of that shit.
Well, this is the thing. It's not the same. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. What you got to understand is control. See, control is, for example, you telling a girl, hey, if you're with me, right? You got to do this, you got to do that, you can't do this, you can't do that, and all this other stuff, right? Management is when a woman is with you and you are orchestrating and you are guiding the interactions that you and her have. You see what I'm saying? And so, for example, the thing is, like, let's take it to like a business. A business is, if you're working for a place, you might have a manager. So what the manager does is that they make sure that you do the things that you're supposed to be doing in a correct fashion, make sure you're doing it on time, making sure everything goes smoothly and all this other stuff, right? But the manager doesn't control you because you still technically can do whatever you want. Facts. But if you do the things that you shouldn't be doing, you get fired. You see what I'm saying? So it's not saying, oh, you have to be here or you have to stay at this company. No, you can quit whenever you want. And if you're fucking up with the structure, you can get fired and you can go. So you're free to go whenever you want to go. So there's no control. I'm not making you be there. You understand what I'm saying? You're coming to me for the job. I hire you. These are the tasks that you do while you're here. I manage the situation while you're doing those tasks to make sure you're doing it correctly. And then if you, at any time you want to leave, you can go. And if you start fucking up or going outside of that shit, then I gotta fire you. You see what I'm saying? So it's not. So the control is not the same as management. You know what I'm saying?
The thing with should we be talking about this or should we wait to do?
No, go ahead.
No, because the thing with control is that okay, the reason why guys like Sogi, and I'm not attacking you, Sogi, or anything like that, but there are a lot of guys that look at game and consider the whole paradigm to have something to do with manipulation and control.
Right.
And what we're trying to and the reason why guys think that way is because a lot of them can't fathom a woman actually liking them for them.
Right, exactly. Right.
Can't fucking, what? You actually like me for my own personality and my interests and my goals and the way I carry myself? Oh, that's crazy.
Right.
But if you don't think a woman can like you for those reasons, there's things you need to work on for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? And this is why again I talk about developing yourself as a man. You wanna be somebody that you can love and respect first.
Right.
You understand? Like
exactly.
look at the nigga in your fucking. Look at the glad. I got fucking extra patterns in my shirt. Yo, my girl just ordered me this shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Me? And I didn't even ask for it. She was just like, babe, I like this shirt. Do you want it? And boom. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Now I got a brand new shirt to wear on the live stream. You feel me? I didn't control her to make her do that shit.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You have to
Right.
understand that. Yes, it's possible for a woman to just like you, bro. It's possible for a woman to love you, to respect you, to actually like not worship, but value the ground you walk on. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
It's possible. It's possible. And that's the difference between control and management. I know you like me. I know you love me. I know you respect me, but I also know that you're a woman and your emotions can run wild and things can happen in your brain that won't help this relationship. So therefore I have to manage it.
Exactly.
Right. Therefore I have to, I have to look out for you when we out in the street. I have to, make sure that you're good. I have to make sure that, I'm paying the right amount of attention to you. Not too much where you think I'm here just for you, but I'm paying the right amount of attention to you so you don't get on live streams and try to fucking shame me like Boris Cujo's wife did the other day. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And no offense to Boris Cujo, really, but that was mismanagement. That's all that was. You understand?
Right.
But the point I'm trying to make is that if once you have a certain level of game, you know who you are, and your woman loves and values you for the valuable man that you are, it's not control anymore, because it's like you said with the job, you don't have to work here.
Mm-hmm.
You choose to work here, but if you're gonna work here, this is what I fucking need you to do.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If
Right.
you want to continue getting a check with my company's name on it, this is what you need to do. And if you don't do that, you're fired. You understand?
Right.
So
Exactly.
I'm not forcing any female to do anything for me.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Right.
But it's up to her to have that value because she know who she's dealing with, because she knows what company she's working for. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
She knows the benefit that she's getting. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of guys, this questions like this that always remind me that a lot of you dudes, enough of you guys really don't understand anything about the value that you have inside you that you can bestow onto a female.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
And it's funny, hold on. We got Miss Kitty is in the chat and she says, we sound toxic. You see, this is what we're talking about. This is exactly what we're talking about. We're in a society that women, they're going to say you sound toxic.
She been in quarantine with that simp ass nigga in the background for way too long.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm saying. Because look, the reason why a chick will say that is because she had a man that mismanaged her.
Look at the way she's looking at him. She's smirking and looking at him like he's not important. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
See, look at the smirk she got on her face. Based on this picture alone, she has no fucking respect for that dude. None.
Yo, get the likes up, people. Make sure you get the likes up. Make sure you guys hit that donate button. You feel what I'm saying? Donate to the show so we can keep this shit going, keep this shit popping. But this is what we're saying, guys. You know, you're gonna have women out there who, because we're in a very feminist, dominated type of society right now. We have a lot of feminists and soy boys and all these other dudes who aren't masculine, who don't know how to actually talk to women, who don't know how to put their foot down. Because see, the thing is this: you can tell a lot about a dude, you understand, based off of how his chick is acting. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you meet a guy and he with his girl, and his girl is talking about, oh, you guys sound toxic with your toxic masculinity and this and this and that.
Some man out there failed her, and I think it might be that dude in the back of the picture, bro.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to talk to your man. We need to get your man to call up.
Him.
You know what I'm saying? Because this is terrible. This is terrible. Because this is what happened.
I appreciate the comment because it gets people talking. So it's all good anyway. You understand?
Right. Exactly. But let's try to get some folks to call in. The call-in number is 646-481-3901. I want to see if I can get my speaker to connect to the Skype. We could probably get the Skype calls louder. All right, well, let me see. Hold on. You.
Yo, Smart, what's going on, Lucario?
What's going on?
What's up, man? A question for you.
All right, what's good?
How do you get a chick? How do you dickmatize a chick?
You said how do you what? How do you dickmatize a chick?
Yeah.
What do you mean by dickmatizer?
I can keep her loyal to you.
Make her what?
Make her loyal to you.
You don't make a chick loyal by dickmatizing her. So that's the thing. That's not what makes her loyal to you. You see what I'm saying?
But why not though? If I have good dick, and she should be able to come back for it, right?
If you got good dick, why are you asking this question? If you got good dick.
So wait, look. If you got good dick and I got good dick and we both fucking her, who's she gonna be loyal to?
It depends on whose dick is better.
No, we both equally got good dick. Who is she gonna fuck with? Who's she gonna be loyal to?
Well, what if I had great dick?
Nigga, we both got great dick. Pause. And she likes both of us equally. You know what I'm saying? What's gonna make her loyal? This is what I'm trying to ask you, bro.
The fact that she's able to pair bond.
What? What are you talking about?
She's able to pair is a virgin, right? It makes it easier for her to pair bond. But if she's fucked a lot of guys, it's a lot harder to pair bond with another guy.
Says who?
Says Eddie Fuse. Have you heard of Eddie Fuse before?
Yeah, Eddie Fuse is my boy.
Yeah, I don't think you've listened to him before. He had said that.
You said I don't think you listen. He's in the documentary. What you mean I haven't listened to him?
You need to catch up, buddy, because he says that with the virgin, it's easier to pair bond with her.
No. Listen to my dude Eddie Fuse. My dude Eddie Fuse also said that if you have to have game in order to pair bond with a woman who's been with many other men, which is correct, because if a woman has been with a number of different dudes, right? What happens is that she's been in a lot of situations to where she may have a different type of perspective on men. So if let's say she's been with 10 guys, right? And all of those 10 of those guys, let's say 9 out of 10 of those guys treated her like shit. You understand what I'm saying? And then you're the 11th guy. So it's going to be harder for you to bond with her. You feel what I'm saying? Because she has all of those fucking, fucked up situations that makes her not trust men. You feel what I'm saying? And if you have a virgin, hold on. If you have a virgin, she doesn't have as much experience. You understand that?
Yes, but you just proved my point. That's exactly what I just said.
No, how did I prove your point? How did I prove your point?
You just did. If
How?
she's a virgin, right? And I have game, it's easier for her to pair bond. But if she's slept with other guys, it's not easy for her to.
No. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm trying to tell you. What I'm saying is that your level of game, right? You said that you first said a woman can't pair bond. I said that's not true. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about if it's what. Say it again.
I said that if she wasn't a virgin, she couldn't pair bond.
Say it again. If she's a virgin, what?
If she has more than 10 bodies, it's harder for her to pair bond. Is what I just said.
No. And what I'm telling you is it's not harder for her to pair bond. It's harder for you to get her to pair bond to you if your game is weak. That's two different things. That's two different things. So it's not. So what I'm saying is, if me and you saw that girl who had 10 dudes or 20 dudes or 30 dudes, right? It's going to be easy to pair bond with her if your game is tight. You understand? If the game is weak, it's going to be hard for you to pair bond. It's going to be hard for you to bond with any chick if your game is weak, even if the chick is a virgin. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're not going to have enough game to keep her interested or keep her around, because you're going to have other men who have more game than you that'll probably snatch her up from you. You understand that?
Lucario.
I hear you. Go ahead.
Lucario.
I hear you. Go ahead.
What is having good game to you?
You said what is what?
What is having good game to you?
That's having a strategy to be able to get what you want in multiple different situations.
Okay, did you know that 1 + 8 = 9, right? And 5 + 4 = 9 as well. Did you know that 3 + 6 = 9 as well?
And what's your point?
Hear me out. My point is, there's different ways to be able to have game to attract women and to get them to pair bond with you. Now, a good strategy could be having great dick, is what I'm saying.
No, but this is what I'm trying to explain to you. Having good dick has nothing to do. Great dick, good dick, phenomenal dick, the best dick ever in the history of dicks does not make it to where a woman pair bonds to you, or bonds with you, or whatever. This is what I'm trying to tell you. The dick is not enough. That's what you don't understand.
Yo, this guy's trying to start LMS. He's gonna add D to LMS. It's gonna be LMSD.
If I put better than you, she can still pair bond with you. That's not true.
Say that again. What happened?
You're trying to say if I fuck better than you, she can still pair bond with you.
Yes.
That's incorrect.
Why is that incorrect?
Because women, it's hard to find great dick, so they hang on to the great dick, which they
bro.
Hold on.
Hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. You talking about two different things. Yeah, a woman likes to find good dick, but that is not going to. That's like saying, okay, let me ask you a question. Would you wife up a chick just because she looked really good?
Would I do that?
Yes. Would you make a chick your wife because she look really good, but she don't cook, she don't clean, she don't fucking listen to you? Would you wife that chick up?
It depends.
Oh my fucking dude, God, this dude is. It depends on what? What are you talking about?
It depends on how good her pussy is. But
So wait, stop. Hold on. Wait. So you're gonna wife a chick up depending on her pussy being good?
Well, no, that's the element to it. I'm not just basing it off of that. She has to be able.
Wait, stop. Hold on, wait. You said you're not wifing up a chick just based off her pussy being good?
No. I said that is the element to her being wifey material.
Okay, so wait, stop. Hold on. You just proved my point. You just contradicted yourself. You just contradicted yourself.
You're not listening. You're being hard-headed. Hear me out. She has to be able to respect me as a man, right? She has to be able to follow my lead.
Okay.
She has to be able to take instruction.
All right.
Okay?
Right.
That is my whole thing. She has to be fully submissive to my standards.
Right.
Okay?
I agree with you. So so hold on. So my point is, if you saying that her pussy isn't just good enough for that to be wifey, what the fuck makes you think your dick is good enough for you to have her bond with you like that? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Lucario, I do. You're not hearing me though. You're too hard-headed. Your head is.
Wait, stop. Can you
hear me out? I said that great dick is hard to come by. Did I not just say that? So if she finds that great dick, it's going to be a little bit easier for her to pair bond. But
no, it's not.
Yes, it is. You have to have other. Lucario, I fucked lots of women. How are you going to tell me this, man? How are you going to tell me this?
Are you asking a question or you need to start your own show? What is this?
More countries than you too as well.
Say that again?
And I've been to more countries than you too as well.
Bro, how you in a long-term relationship?
Yes.
How long you been with your girl?
I've been with my girl for 8 years.
For 8 years. And so you got her for 8 years just because you got good dick, that's it?
Yes. I kid you not, Lucario.
So you have nothing else to offer this girl but good dick.
Can you hear me out first? For one, I don't have good dick. I have phenomenal dick. I have dick that put bitches to sleep after I dick them down. For one, okay? Yes, and she's told me this is the best dick she's ever had in her life.
And you believe her. Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
And she was a virgin too. I do believe her. Right. And she's held on to me for 8 years. But
wait. Hold on. Wait. Stop. You just said she said you got the best dick she's ever had in her life and she was a virgin?
That means she cheated on you.
So she cheated on you, right?
No, she didn't. She didn't cheat on me at all.
No. Stop. Hold on. What something making sense? You just said your girl said you got the best dick she's ever had in her life, but then you said she was a virgin when you met her. That don't make no sense.
No, that's not. No, Lucario, you didn't hear what I just said.
Then say it over.
My bad. I didn't mean. I fucked that up. I meant to say it like that. What I consider a virgin, okay, is in my country she's been with about 3-4 guys. That's a low body count. Okay?
That's not a virgin though.
Guys, that's what I consider a virgin. That's a low body count for me. I'm not saying that it's technically a virgin, but she's been with a little bit of guys. Is what I'm saying now.
Mm-hmm.
My bad. I have to rephrase that. But okay. But she told me that those other guys didn't know what the fuck they were doing. They didn't know how to dickmatize her down. But I was able to fucking lay it down, and she stayed with me for 8 years. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Miles, what you think about this shit? What's your?
I think this guy's a closet homo. That's what I think. This nigga said the word dick so many times in the last 5 minutes. I don't know.
Huh? Huh? What you say, Miles?
Can you hear him? Can you hear him? Dude, can you hear Miles?
No.
I said.
Miles, speak up, man.
It sounds like.
Speak up, man, please.
It sounds like you might be a closet homo. That's what I said.
You said what? I can't hear you.
He said it sounds like you might. He said it sounds like you might be a closet homo because you keep talking about dick so much.
Nah, talking about dick so much. I'm okay with my masculinity, Miles. That's a good try though, but no, that's not that's not what I'm saying though. But no, I do have a lot of respect for you guys. You guys do lay a lot of heavy game. But that's my whole point of, you know what I mean, being able to pair bond with the virgin. That's what I'm saying. Or a chick who has a low body count. Let me rephrase that. That's what I'm saying. And that's when I've heard Eddie Hughes say that plenty of times. And he has let guys know on his stream about that.
Bro, I'm telling you, listen, I'm telling you this. Your girl, right? First of all, and this is what you got to understand. There's no pair bonding with a chick just over dick. Just like you said, you would not wife up a girl just because she looked good. Just like you said, you wouldn't wife up a girl just because she got nice pussy. Correct?
That is correct, Lucario.
Right. So what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is that your girl, she's with you for other reasons than you just giving her good dick. That's what I'm telling you, because what I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that if that's the case, that means any dude could swoop in, fuck your girl, and it's over. Just because he got better dick than you.
That is true. But I also have her mind as well.
So then if you got her mind, then what do you keep talking about dick then?
What?
I said, if you have her mind as well, why are you talking about, it's just about dickmatizing her?
No, the thing about that is, I said that is a very important element, is it not? Because if your dick was wet,
can I say something?
For how long have you ever been with her? I bet you that. You wouldn't have.
Can I say something?
For that long.
All right, go ahead, Miles.
Listen, there's one thing that he said that pokes a big hole in his whole theory.
Mm-hmm.
He said that his girl told him that he knows what to do.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Think about that. He knows what to do.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Now, you can have the biggest dick or the most perfect dick or the most phenomenal dick, but if you don't know what to do, like where does knowing what to do come from as far as sex?
You said what?
He said, where does knowing what to do come from as far as sex?
Well, the thing about that, and what I learned, you know what I mean, from my dad is you have to be able to find her sweet spot. You have to be able to know how to kiss a woman, how to do foreplay, all that kind of stuff that leads up to.
Okay, stop again. Stop. Shut the fuck up. Listen, what does any of that have to do with dick? All that has to do with your mind and your game and the way that you like to pleasure a female, and that has to do with your mind. That's game. That's not dick. That's coming from here. What's wrong with this guy?
Yeah, but okay, I agree, Miles. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I believe in myself. I was a natural born, and I've been good with the sex because I've smashed lots of women before I met my long-term girlfriend. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, so wait, so did all those other women want to be with you?
Lucario, I tell you not. I had a lot of stalkers. I kid you not. These chicks, man. Like, I laid it down so heavy, man. Oh, my God, man.
So where they at? Where they at? Why
where are these other women?
20 wives. You should have 20 wives by now, bro.
I had to cut them off. That's what I'm saying.
Why?
Why did you have to cut them off?
That's what I'm saying. It's all about what I want. Just because I laid that great dick down doesn't mean I wanted to be with them. I just wanted to fuck them. But I found this one chick, you know what I mean? It was something different about her than the other chicks that I liked the most.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I wanted to fuck with her, because she was able to not give me a hard time all the time. We never
Look.
Whenever I say go, okay, she follows my lead. Needed
tell this nigga
okay?
to shut up.
Hold on for a second. Hold on. Go ahead.
Listen to me. Here's why your game is weak. Your game is weak is because you know you have phenomenal dick, and you giving it to a bunch of bitches that ain't doing nothing for you right now.
My game is not weak.
Hold on. Wait. Chill. Say that again, Miles.
I said his game is weak because he gave phenomenal dick to all these hoes, and they're nowhere to be found at this time. If you didn't, because he said, oh well, I didn't want to be with these chicks. If you didn't want to be with none of these chicks and you didn't want no benefit from any of these chicks, why are you giving them phenomenal dick? Why are you giving them so much?
Because I can. That's why.
Because you can. So you just want to give away your value for free. You're a whore. You're a fucking whore. You're worse than a fucking prostitute. You're done. You're done, bro.
What's wrong with being a man, Miles?
That's not man shit. That's not man. That's whole shit.
My dick is bigger than yours. Your dick is smaller.
This nigga. All right, we done. Next caller. This nigga.
Yo, get them likes up, man. Get them fucking.
Yo, get the likes up, people. Get the fucking likes up. Hit that donate button, people. You know what I'm saying?
See, this is what I'm talking about. Niggas giving away their value. You understand what I'm saying?
Right, they giving away the value for nothing. What's poppin'? Who this?
Mario, hey.
What's going on?
Yo, Miles, Cunningham, what's good?
What's going on, baby? What's going on?
I'm doing all right, my man. I'm doing all right. Yo, so, listen, I was watching a video with you talking about how every man's purpose is to be respected, and, when you're around people, right, you really gotta, you gotta enforce them that they deserve to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel as if sometimes people try to make it seem like that I'm being a burden. When I'm being, just when I'm giving them the utmost respect, I feel as if they perceive being respectful as being subservient or being submissive, right? So how do I give people the agenda that I'm not your hoe, you're gonna respect me as a man. How do I let people know that, Miles?
Well, the first way for you to know that, for you to accomplish that, is to figure out your own identity and what you want. What do you want from females?
Honestly, I just want same thing, the same same stuff that you preach about. Them, just being cooperative because they want to. It's kind of like that. I don't listen. If I have to ever repeat myself to you, I'm not saying I'm gonna leave, but I'm just gonna give you a warning. You know how they have a right up at work. Listen, I don't think that this is I don't think me and you are going to coexist because now you're not allowing me to be a man. And any woman who talks about, like you said, all of that equality, that social justice warrior shit, no. She wants to be fucked very hard by a dominant male. You know what I'm saying? They got over the social justice warrior bullshit that's trying to make it seem like that toxic masculinity. Every man who talks about toxic masculinity used to get the shit smacked out even you in middle school. You didn't do anything about it. It's the fucking truth, right? But see, my thing is people like to hate on Miles Cunningham because he holds motherfuckers accountable. You grew up with your fucking mommies. Your mommies never held you accountable. You grew up without fucking fathers. Now you got Miles Cunningham trying to save your lives. You got the fucking nerve to say that he's an asshole. Guys are fucking crazy.
So if you with a chick and she asks you to repeat yourself, do you let her know that you don't like to repeat yourself?
No. I'm out. I'm gonna tell her one time. I'm gonna say, listen, right? That uncooperative, that strong feminist shit, you can do that to someone else, right? But when you're with me, it's how it's gonna go. Now I'm not the type of dude to force you to do anything, right? You should be submissive because you want to be submissive. You should be cooperative because you want to do it by your own choice. I'm not gonna force you, but again, if you don't want to coexist, I'm gonna go to 39th, you can go to 40th Street, okay? I'll find someone else that can be cooperative. So I'm not going to put up with this feminist shit that you're going to try to emasculate me and try to be strong. No, that shit is not going on. Sorry.
Well, I mean, the stuff you're saying to us right now, if you're saying that to the females, then you should have no problem, really.
Nah, but like check this out, right? I mean, I don't want to sound like a coon or anything, but like I like Filipino chicks, like Asian chicks, you know, and like I try like, you know, speaking to a couple of sisters, right? But again, like it's not, and again, I don't want to ever generalize because I've met some like beautiful like black women that are like cool as hell. But again, but I mean, you have all women that are like that, but like this, like a black chick that I was messing with, right? Like, you know, like she wanted to talk about your sister strong, how strong she fucking is, right? And I'm like, listen, let me tell you something. You're not gonna do that with me. You understand? Like, and when I say we're gonna be somewhere at a certain time, like, you're not gonna tell me, oh, but no. We're gonna be at this. I'm gonna be at this place at 7 o'clock. Now, if you would like to be at 7 o'clock, I would it would be amazing for us to hang out with each other. But if you're gonna have an excuse, if you're gonna be combative, then just get out of my face. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not gonna be emotional because that's just a waste of my time. I'll find someone else. And I don't really have this issue with like Filipino women and stuff like that. Like they're just very submissive. You know, everything goes well.
Right. Well, I mean, the only thing I would say to you is because you all right. What's the reason why you actually asked how to make sure women don't mistake your respectfulness for weakness? Why did you ask that question? Like what have you gone through that made you want to ask that question?
No, because you know, like I'm kind of like a romantic guy, you know. So I like I'll invite him over to my house. Like I put on like some candles and shit, you know. Because like my thing is, I want to be in my masculine, but like when a woman is over, like at my house, I also want to make her feel comfortable, you know, like because I always want to make a woman feel comfortable when she's around me. But my thing is like if I'm like trying to like be like, you know, romantic with her, like, you know, trying to like have wise conversations, like she'll think that like I'm a cornball or some shit like that. I'm like,
all right, listen. Here's your mistake. Here's what you just said. You said that when a woman is around you, you like to try to make her feel comfortable. You have to get out of that. You have to get out of that mindset and understand that whatever it is you're doing when she comes to your house, you're doing it because you like that shit. You understand?
Right.
Don't ever think you're making a woman more comfortable. You remember that song by Bruno Mars where he said, champagne on ice and candles by firelight. Lucky for you, that's what I like. You understand?
Right.
So when a woman comes to your house and you walk her into your house and you turn down the lights and you go, don't ask her if she wants some wine. You let her know that I'm big when it comes to wine, so I'm gonna pour you a glass. That's what you say. You don't ask her anything. You don't want to make her think that anything that you're doing is for her benefit. Everything that you're doing is to make yourself comfortable. She has to find her comfort while fucking with you.
Right.
Then you don't make her comfortable. You make yourself comfortable, and then she has a good time spending time with you.
Right. Facts.
I mean, yeah, but and everything you're saying is completely true. Like I definitely agree. Like it's for my own benefit, but at the same time, you know, Miles Cunningham, you even know this as well. A woman like. I'm not saying, like, you don't ever present vulnerability. Like, don't cry none of that shit. Of course not. You're a goddamn man. But what I'm saying is, if a woman's opening up her legs to you, then, like, in a sense, like, she trusts you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just from how I perceive it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of got to get out of that phase. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I just want cooperation. I just want them to feel comfortable around. But again, I have to also have a little bit of, like, selfishness to it as well. Because I'm kind of like, I just have a selfless personality, you know. Like I don't really think, I like to think about it from like my own head. I also like to think about it from her head as well, you know.
How do you do that? How do you think about it from her perspective?
You know what?
How do you do that?
I can't even figure out that.
That's what's fucking you up right there.
That's fact.
How are you trying to see through the eyes of a bitch?
I can't really hear you. Can you speak a little louder, please?
Bro, let me tell you something. You need to. You're thinking too much. That's why the chicks think that they're taking your kindness for weakness. You're thinking you're doing way too much. You understand what I'm saying? You need to relax, make yourself comfortable. When you're comfortable, then you'll be confident, you'll be masculine, and she'll be attracted to you. Do you understand? Stop worrying about how she feels and what she's thinking. Only thing you need to worry about is if you try to move close to her and start getting touchy-feely. If she says no, then you kick her out the fucking house. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It's, you see, the thing, we lose a lot of time and we lose a lot of shit because we think too much, we talk too, and that's another thing. And no offense to you, brother, but I'm trying to help you. I hear that you talk too much already. I hear you because you go on tangents and I'm a long-winded nigga, but that's because I'm trying to explain something and I have an audience. But just hearing you talk to us about certain little things right here on this exchange, I hear that you talk a lot because you're in your mind about a lot of things. You have to streamline the situation. You have to make it a little bit more simple. You understand? You have to focus on what you want, what makes you comfortable, so you can be confident, be in your masculine, be exactly who you are, and then she'll see the real you and decide whether or not she's fucking with you or not. Do you understand what I'm saying? If she's not fucking with you, get the fuck out of here. Leave. You understand? Once she is fucking with you, then we can move on with this evening, and you could be as romantic as you want, but it has to begin with you. You can't be worried about what she's thinking is romantic or not. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. And on that note, my brother, we appreciate the call. We got like a lot of people calling in, man. But yo, you definitely appreciate the call, my dude. All right.
Yo, peace, man. Be easy, man. Stay safe.
All right. Peace. All right. So the caller number 646-481-3901. All right. Hold on. You.
Yo, what up? So Johnny.
What's going on, bro? I haven't heard from you in a minute. What's good with you?
Johnny, what's going on, Johnny?
I got a question. What's your take on like when your chick says like the relationship is kind of going on like a dictatorship? Kind of like, you know how I say like, yo, this is what's gonna go down, and she's like, yeah.
As long as she's not the dictator, you good.
It's like your way or the highway. It's like she's like she know what's going on, but it's like she's like kind of like complaining about it in a way.
Right.
But like saying it's like she's down with it, but it's like she's like putting me on awareness. Like this is what, like, you know what you're doing though, right? Like it feels like a dictatorship type of thing.
Right. Well, see that right there is already her showing how uncooperative she is. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So this is the thing. Sometimes you gotta give it to these women straight and let them know that the reason why the situation is the way it is because she's getting a benefit from you. And you got to let her know she's getting a benefit from fucking with you. So if she's getting a benefit from fucking with you, then that means that she has to act a certain way and abide by certain rules. Now, again, she don't have to do it, but if she don't want to do it, she could go. You understand what I'm saying? It's the same thing where, let's say if you got a company is like, hey, listen, if you want to be here, you're here full time. So because you're full time, you get full time benefits. You feel what I'm saying? But if you don't want the benefits, you could take part time. Part time, we ain't giving no benefits. So yeah, you could not want to have to adhere to what's going on, but we could just keep this part time. Meaning, I'll holler at you when you come over, we smash, and then you leave. And so you don't gotta deal with too much of this quote unquote dictatorship. You see what I'm saying? But if she wants to be your girl, if she wants to have you in her life in a significant way, if she wants to have your time, you feel what I'm saying? Then she has to understand that there's things that come along with it. And the thing is, if she's always being so resistant to it, then that may not be the girl you want in that type of relationship. So you could say, hey, look, we could just keep this on some regular casual shit. I'll see you when I see you. I hit you up when I hit you up. You hit me up when you're free. We'll just hang out for a few hours, kick it, fuck, and then I'll be on my way. You feel what I'm saying? But if it's like your girl, and she wants to be your girl, that means that she has to fucking, like there has to be more cooperation. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, let me ask you a question real quick. Now, she complains verbally, but does she cooperate? Does she follow through with her actions?
Yeah, she do. Like we've been rocking almost 2 years, so it's like it's like we've been having like some issues, but like now like I guess I'm trying to like regain my shit back. So like, and she kind of like, it's kind of like almost she like sizing me up almost. It feels like she's like, oh, you know, this is kind of a dictatorship or whatever like that. But like, she like kind of buckles down because I guess she recognized I'm the man or whatever like that. But it's just certain things like we had like bad blows and you know and shit like that. And I'm just now trying to hinder things. Like I hit you guys up about that a couple weeks ago. I'm trying to kind of reclaim and hinder things because I realized that I fell off and fucked up on a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm. See, sometimes you gotta fucking soft charge these chicks. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
So basically what I mean is this. let's say you chilling with your girl, right? And you know, she start acting all funny or whatever, right? And you tell her, you say, listen, this shit that you're doing right now is not cool, and this is what needs to go down, right? So then she's like, oh, okay, you know, whatever, and why you acting like a dictator and all this other shit, right? So now you told her already. Now, let's say you chilling at her house or something like that, right? And let's say she does the same exact goofy shit, right? You don't say nothing to the girl. You just pick up your coat and walk the fuck out. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right? She gonna call you. Don't answer the phone. Just let her sit and think about what the fuck she did. Right? You hit her up the next day and you say, listen, I told you that I don't fuck with that. Now, and then you say this, listen, if it happens again, I'm gone for real. You understand what I'm saying? And see, that's the thing. See, and see, this is the thing. The reason why, and this is very important. The reason why you usually end up having to do that at that point is because you didn't do the thing you were supposed to do in the beginning. So if you would have started the relationship like that in the beginning, where she knew how important and serious this was, then she wouldn't have been doing this late. Because what happens is the reason why chicks do that is because there's something you were doing in the relationship that made her feel she's comfortable enough to be able to do all this shit and say all this shit and still have you. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. And so what it is that she needs to understand that she can lose you. You see what I mean? And so she needs to see that you're serious. So by you just leaving her crib and not taking her call or whatever, and hitting her up the next day, what it's giving her time to think like, damn, I could really actually leave this motherfucker. You know what I mean? I could really actually lose this motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? And so she has to really feel that. But right now, they don't feel it because it's this sort of safety thing. They feel like, well, I know he's gonna not leave me. He's gonna come back, whatever. But they have to feel like, oh shit, this could actually really go down. You see what I'm saying? And so, go ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no. What I was gonna say is like real quick, like she's kind of like, I guess like kind of like emotionally insecure. So like she says
every woman is emotionally insecure.
Like if you was to walk out, you'd probably be okay with it. Like you would just be like, it is what it is type of thing. And I'm just like, yeah, it's like she gets mad because I get too masculine or something like that. When she thinks that I'm supposed to like boo-hoo about it, but I don't. And like, you know, she feels like it kind of just puts her in an emotional head, like wrongful headspace, you know, and stuff like that.
No, let her be like that. You gotta let them feel those feelings. Just let her feel all that shit. Let her complain, let her bitch, let her moan. Do it. That's what she's supposed to be doing. But what you're supposed to be doing is you gotta stand firm on your shit. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta stand firm on your shit. And the thing is this: you don't want it to be where you're just charging chicks to the game just for little shit. Like you don't want to be on some shit like, oh, she forgot the milk at the grocery store. You don't want to make a big deal about that. But if it's something that's important, so let's say, for example, where Miles, he tells his girl, hey, listen, you know, I'm gonna need you to walk this way or walk behind me or do this because when we enter places, I got to make sure this and that is happening. You feel what I'm saying? And that's very important in the grand scheme of the relationship. You feel what I'm saying? So imagine she's like, man, fuck you. I don't feel like doing that and whatever. And why you know what I'm saying? Then that's going to be an issue. So you need to make sure that once she you know, does that type of shit, and because you guys been together for so long, so you don't want to just charge it immediately. She does it, you give her a warning, and then if she does it again, you soft charge her, and then you give her that one last warning when you soft charge her, and then if she does this shit again, we're done. You know what I'm saying? We're done. Because the thing is, you in the long run, you understand what I'm saying? The more you are with a woman, the harder it is to want to charge it to the game because you're invested now. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. So you're invested.
Absolutely.
Right. And so, but what happens is you don't want to invest in something that is going to be a bad investment. Do you see what I'm saying? And so when you allow a woman to be on some bullshit, or you just sort of let it slide, or you're like, oh well, let me see what it, you keep investing yourself more and more into this bad investment, and then you keep doing it more and more because you're more invested. So it becomes a cycle. So you have to be able to step outside of yourself, step outside of your emotion, right? This is what we talk about, leadership and us not being equal to them. You got to step outside yourself and say, okay, even though I feel this way, I gotta fucking do this. You understand? Just like I'm sure there's fucking pimps out there that didn't want to slap their hoe, but they had to slap their hoe because they told the hoe that you won't get slapped if you do this and this and that. You understand what I'm saying? So it's the same type of thing. You may not want to, walk out or do all this other shit, but you have to set a precedent. You have to set a tone. You have to set a boundary for her to understand that you're serious. You understand what I'm saying? That's what the soft charge does. It lets her know that you're serious. You understand what I'm saying? Because it gives her a taste of, oh shit, he could just fucking walk out, and that'll be it. So I gotta shape up before I fucking lose this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is.
Oh, okay. So, but now, in your opinion, how do you do it? Like with the insecurity? You gotta take that bad insecurity, because she's like a liar skill. She actually had some trouble past and stuff like that. Just follow those same principles, or is a particular way you do it?
No, it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Because look, this is the thing. This is the thing you also gotta understand. Some women, right? Unfortunately, right? They're not going to be compatible with you because they're not at that level yet. You understand what I'm saying? So so what I'm saying is there could be a situation where you might have to call it a day with your girl and charge her, and then maybe 2, 3, 4 years down the line, if she's changed her ways or she's came to some epiphany, and then y'all get together and have lunch and y'all realize, damn, let's try to work this out again. You feel what I'm saying? Then that's a different story. But what I'm saying is there could be a time, as of right now, she's not ready to be in a situation with you. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. She probably not ready. And the thing is that, because if she's talking all this, she needs to, it's to the point where, let's say your girl, she's talking about, it's being a dictatorship. It's a dictatorship. Why you gotta, right? And then let's say you soft charge her, and then you end up charging her to the game completely, and you stop fucking with her. Then what happens is that a year or two may pass, and then she may come to an epiphany like, oh shit, I just let go of a good motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? And then, so at that point,
she's coming to that now too.
Was that again?
No, I feel like she comes to that now, but she'll say things like, I feel like, I want to say shit like, well, I feel like God put you here, and I can't lose you. She getting in her head with all that coronavirus bullshit. So right. But that's what I'm saying. You gotta one end still say oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm just saying, but and that's what I'm saying. Where you still gotta do something where they gotta feel it. You understand what I'm saying? They have to feel that shit. You understand? And see, this is why I always tell guys from the beginning, there has to be some sort of precedent there. Because it's this thing where you don't necessarily want to be a hard ass. You don't want to be like, oh, I'm super serious and everything. It don't gotta be that way. But it still has to be a certain type of energy where she knows she shouldn't fuck around. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the thing, because again, the reason why she even in the first place feels that the reason why she's comfortable enough to even question that is because she doesn't recognize yet the value that she has in the situation with you, and she doesn't feel the loss of that value. You understand what I'm saying? Or feeling that she could lose that value. You see what I mean? And so that's the dynamic that needs to be set up. You see what I'm saying? Okay.
That's what it is, man. You're
All
very.
right, man. Good talk to y'all, man.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call,
All
my
right, man.
brother.
Be safe. All right. Be safe. Take
All
care.
right. Peace.
All right. No problem.
All right. Make sure you guys get those likes up. Also,
Get
make
those
sure
likes
you guys,
up. Yo, put the donate.
oh yeah, donate to the show. Let me put the donate link. Make sure you guys donate to the show. What's popping? Who's this?
Hi, it's Parker.
Oh my Jesus. What's going on, bro?
Hi, I want to before I ask my question, I just want to ask you are you a racist?
Am I what?
Do you like you're not racist to Asian people, are you? You're okay?
I'm trying to explain what you say. Say it one more time, real slow.
So are you racist to Asian people?
Can someone in the chat explain what am I something this time you said paper what? Say it one more time.
Are you racist to Asian people?
Wow. Yeah,
He
next
said-
caller.
he said,
Next caller. Next caller.
You said am I racist to Asian people?
Yeah, I'm not a problem. I just want to know because in the chat, I mean, I'm gonna ask my question, but in the chat.
Yo, that accent that he's trying to troll with is too. If you're gonna do an accent to troll with, it has to.
No, this is really his accent, I think. Unless he's trolling, unless he's committed to the trolling, this is really his accent.
Wow. Well,
Because he's called in a few times, but why do you ask am I racist to Asian people?
Because I watched the video backwards when I call out Steve the Dan Williams and you laugh at my voice. So I wanted to know what was the reason? You laugh at my voice.
He's trolling. Nobody's accent is that thick, man. Fuck out of here. Nah. Nobody's accent is that thick, son.
All right, next caller.
Fuck that. Next caller, man.
Next
I'm sorry.
caller. That's hilarious. That is funny.
Because he's using American words that would lead me to believe that he knows English. So he's putting on the accent too heavy. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Hold on. Yo, what's poppin'?
Hello?
Yo, what's going on?
Yeah, it's Nez from London.
Nez in the building. What's good, bro?
Yeah, I'm good, man. How you been? Yeah, what's
Chilling.
up?
Chilling. What's
What's
going
up,
on with
Nez? How you doing, bro?
Not bad, thank you. Like a tickly kind of cough, chesty cough. It might be the onset of this virus thing. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
But,
be careful.
Yeah. Well, with all the new the news of death and relating to this virus on TV, it kind of made me think about my own mortality and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's something I haven't really thought about. So, yeah, I guess, this question is geared towards both of you, but to Mom, probably more so.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, it's something I've started thinking about more as I get older. I wasn't really thinking about it when I was younger, but I come to the realization I'm gonna die eventually, and it kind of got me shook. Because I'm not really sure what comes afterwards. Don't know if I believe in the afterlife or anything. Never really believed in God either, so I'm kind of scared about not existing at all after I pass. And yeah, I'm just thinking I don't want to die. It's inevitable. So it's kind of like the thought is kind of preventing me from doing things. Kind of view stuff as being pointless. It makes me feel like doing stuff is kind of pointless and fruitless. Doesn't affect any of this. What's the point of living if we're here just to die eventually, killed off? Is what I'm saying.
Well, see, that's the point. It's just you gotta enjoy the fucking moment. You know what I'm saying? That's it. We talked about this on the Confidence Show. All y'all should be on the Confidence Show. Go to patreon.com/the Confidence Show. We talked about this shit. We were saying basically, just use this in a positive way as a wake-up call. Be like, damn, I'm being reminded that, you know, my life could go at any moment. So why not live it to the fucking fullest? You know what I'm saying? Why not go and do all the shit you wanted to do? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's true. There's still a lot of things I want to do.
That's what I'm saying. So just like, because if you out here and you talking about, you know, oh, I'm scared to approach some girl or this, like all that stuff you've been saying, you got to drop all that shit. Be like, fuck that. I'm gonna talk to as many chicks as I see. I'm gonna fuck with as many girls as I want. You know, I'm trying to get at. I'm gonna go fucking hard. You know what I'm saying? Do as much shit as you can, because like you said, and we're all gonna die. It's gonna be over at some point, and it just is what it is. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's inevitable. But well, I guess that's the only thing I should be worried about. I should be worried about, you know, anything else. I mean, it is unimportant stuff, like, you know, rejection and whatnot.
Yo, the point. Let me tell you, Ness. The point to life is not to worry, but to live. That's the point to life. The point to life is to live, not to worry. You understand? Because if you're worrying, you're not really living, right?
Right.
So you just gotta live, bro. You gotta appreciate things, and you know, try to be. Again, don't worry. Just live. Just live. Enjoy experiences. Do things and enjoy them. Don't worry about all the other shit, because the more time you spend worrying is the less time you spend enjoying shit. You understand what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah, right. Cool.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call, my brother.
Real quick though. You know, maybe you could order yourself some supplements and shit. Keep your immune system popping. Make sure you exercise and work out. Keep your immune system up if you can. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I'm planning on saving up money and having myself like preserved in liquid nitrogen or something when I do pass. So maybe perhaps in the future I could be brought back to life if technology advances enough.
Right. Yeah. So like I said, man, just make sure you take care of yourself. You know, work out, keep your immune system up, stay healthy. All right, and you'll be all right.
All right, cool.
All right, bro.
Cheers.
All right, man.
Appreciate the call, my brother. All right. All right, hold on. Before I take any more calls, I just want to make sure you guys are getting those likes up. Make sure you guys get the likes up. Also, make sure you guys are hitting that donate button, donate to the show so we can keep this shit going. You feel what I'm saying? Because we're trying to bring more and more, content to you guys. So make sure you guys hit that donate button. All right, what's popping? Who's this?
Miles, I'm Macario, man. What's up, bro?
What's going on? You got speak a little louder?
Hey, what's up, Miles? I'm Macario. What's up, man?
What's going on?
What's up, man? What's popping? Yep.
Chilling, man. Hey, listen to Miles, bro. Like, you need to just work out during this quarantine, man. Like, yeah, it ain't shit to do right now, but shit's about to get normal in a couple weeks, man. Start going out, bro. Back to some fucking friends. Go out for a run every single day. Just go get some fresh air, bro. Like, honestly, if you're just sitting in the house all day to where your mind can dwell, you're not going to manifest anything positive. You're only going to manifest something negative because your mind, if it's left alone like that, you're naturally going to think negative shit.
Right.
Because you're overthinking.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You got to stop overthinking this life shit. It's not that difficult.
Right.
Like, you got to just live, my nigga, and just do what you want to do. Do what you got to do, man. Like, every time he calls, you know, he's sad and depressed. Like, bro, it's nothing to be fucking sad about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, life sucks sometimes for everybody. It's not easy being a man. But, bro, you just got to embrace life, man. You got to look at it for what it is. And it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you live in England, my dude, like, yeah, you know, it's not America, but, you know, it seems like a pretty fucking cool place. Like, I'm a soccer fan. I wish I could. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
you just got to look at the positives of your life, bro. Like, I mean, that's really it.
Nah, that's some real shit. That's some real shit, bro. Man, I appreciate the call, my brother. All right.
All right, bro.
I'm holla. Peace.
All right.
Peace.
All right. So the calling number is 646-481-3901. Make sure you guys hit that join up. Hold on. You.
Hey, what's going on? It's Mercy.
Oh shit! What's going on with you, bro?
It's going on good, man. I just wanted to say hello to you, Miles. What's going on, Miles?
What's going on, bro? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Just in Alaska. I'm just in my house. Yeah, man. I just want to talk to you about something. Or is this the audio right?
Yeah, you good? You good?
Okay, so a caller called up and he talked about if you give a girl a good dick, she'll stay with you. I listened to that conversation and I would have to say that I agree with him a lot because in my past when I fucked girls, I gave them good dick and they stayed around. And then you two, you were talking about how it's not true, but I disagree with that.
Wait, hold on, wait. Well, didn't the last time you called, you said that your girl left you for some other dude?
Yeah, she did.
Okay, so what you talking about then? What happened to all that good dick you talking?
That was a bit different. She was more into the money and stuff.
No, but that's what I'm saying. By your logic, your good dick should have kept her, right?
Well, when we broke up, I didn't have sex with her for quite a long amount of time, a couple of weeks.
No, what I'm saying is that if you agree, and that's what your stance is, that would mean that your good dick would have kept your chick around and not had her leave you for another guy. Right?
Well, that was true, but that was one instance of that. All the other girls, they stayed around with me.
So what? So basically, your good dick
are they around now?
It's not consistent. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, that situation with my ex that I was with for 5 years that I told you about. The last year that I was with her, we didn't have sex a lot, and the connection died down.
Wait, why didn't you have sex anymore?
Because she didn't want to do it because we stopped talking throughout the year.
But wait, why did she stop talking? Because I thought that you pair bond because you got good dick. So wouldn't that mean that she would talk? Y'all would be talking and fucking?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Sorry, yeah. Yeah, she did pair bond with me, but I was quite distant with her, and she was quite distant with me. In turn, she developed a connection with another guy, pretty much. But that had nothing to do with the good dick.
But you just said no. But you just said that the good dick keeps her bonded to you.
Oh yes, it definitely does. But I didn't give it to her the last year.
No, but what I'm saying is that why would she not want the dick?
Because I didn't give it to her, so she didn't have it in a long time. She forgot what it felt like.
No. What I'm saying is, wouldn't she want?
Wait.
That's what I'm saying. She didn't tell you, hey, give me that good dick. She ain't say none of that shit.
No, she did say that.
And then what happened? And then you was like, no.
No, I did have sex with her, but it wasn't good or anything like that because the connection wasn't there.
Connection? I thought it was all about dick. What's this connection stuff?
When your connection is not there, you're not able to get it up. I'm sure you've experienced that.
If you're not able to get it up, then how good is the dick? Like, what are we talking about?
Exactly.
No, my dick's amazing. My dick is absolutely amazing.
Listen, man, all of y'all dudes that want to come on here and talk about dick, y'all gotta call another show. We're not
exactly, for real.
We're not gonna do that anymore. I'm done.
All right, we're done. We're done.
Next caller.
Niggas,
I'm sorry.
Niggas talking.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Yo, why? I don't understand why dudes be coming on here and then they give these illogical ass arguments.
No, you know what it is? You know what it is? Is that a lot of these chicks be talking shit. And a lot of these guys, believe it or not, they subscribe to a lot of what females say and they lose their own identity as men. You understand?
Exactly.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
Facts. Who's on the line? What's popping?
Yo, what's popping with y'all?
What's going on?
This Coach Goldfield, Lucario.
What's going on?
I'll be in the comments a little bit.
What's going on with you, fam?
I got a question for you and Miles, though.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
How y'all
like, what's your stance on like talking to like female friends or like family members and shit like that if it go left? Like, y'all think that's fair game? That ain't really your swag. Like what's your take on that?
Wait, what's the question?
What's your stance on talking to females, like friends and family members and shit like that, if shit go left? Like,
So,
is it
what
fair
you mean?
game
So,
if that shit y'all don't get into? Like, what's your take on that?
so you mean talking to your female, like talking to your aunt about some girl that dumped you? Is
No.
that what you're saying?
Like, for instance, okay, so let's say you talking with a girl or whatever, she on some bullshit, and then you get with like a friend of hers or
Okay.
sister.
All right. Okay. I got what you're saying. Because at first I was like, what are you talking? So you saying if you fucking with a chick, is it cool? Like, what's the deal with getting with her friends or her sister or anybody close to her? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like what's your stance on that? Like, is it fair game or is that like shit y'all don't get into? Like what?
It all depends though. It all depends because it depends on the relationship you had with the girl. You feel what I'm saying? And it depends on, you know, the situation with with her friends or her family, whoever else it is. Because let's say, for example, you was messing with some chick, and then let's say later on, y'all was messing around for 3 months or whatever, and then y'all stopped messing around, and then 6 months, 8 months passed by, you ran into her friend, and then y'all started fucking around, and then the girl that you was fucking around with, it ain't no drama, it ain't no issue, it's whatever. You understand? That's one thing. But if you was with a chick for like 8 years, you know what I'm saying? And then you ended up fucking around with her sister, that might be an issue. You see what I'm saying?
Oh no. Okay, so let me give a scenario of what happened. Okay, so it's these twins that I know.
Mm-hmm.
The first one, I had got her number like this was like years ago, like 2012.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, we text for like a day. Long story short, she wasn't on what I was on. I was trying to fuck, you know. And she hit me with the quintessential bullshit. Oh, you gotta wait, and I'm not that type of girl. Blah blah blah. Skip. So then, fast forward to like 2013, me and the other twins started talking, and then me and her hit it off. I fucked her, whatever, and we was fucking around. But it always seemed like they always had like problems with it or whatever. But it's never been like no bullshit my way. Like, what's funny is they actually cohabit with each other, and it's like when I go over there, it don't be like no bullshit. Like at least coming towards me.
Right.
Type shit.
No, that's what I'm saying. If the situation's cool, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because I had some shit like that back in the day where, like, I messed with this girl, and I ended up messing with her sister, but they was cool. Like, it was chill. It was cool with it because, like, I messed with her, and then I messed with her sister the year after, and it was nothing. You see what I'm saying? So, again, it depends on the situation, the people in the situation, and the context of the situation. You feel what I'm saying? And it just is what it is. You see what I mean? So as long as everything's cool, there ain't no drama, there ain't no bullshit, negative energy coming your way, then fuck it. You feel what I'm saying? Just make it happen. You know what I mean?
For sure. All
right.
Miles, where you at? Where Miles at? Where Miles go? I want to see what Miles had to say.
I'm right here, dog.
What's popping, Miles? What's your take on it?
What's my take? My take is look, you're the man in the situation. As long as you cool, everybody else should be cool. And if they're not, then just leave the situation. Like,
right.
It is what it is. Like, as long as you don't disrespect nobody and get nobody pregnant, it's all about the way you carry yourself as a man. You understand what I'm saying? And you can't let the emotional, like, the emotional rantings of a female like throw you off of your game or make you feel like you're wrong for doing this or whatever. Like, chicks is gonna tell you a lot of shit. Like, as long as you carry yourself a certain way, you're respectful and you're honest. You understand? As long as you're not lying and acting like lying to him and saying, oh well, I didn't mess with her or I did mess with her or whatever the fuck. Like, just be honest and upfront. And if they trying to fuck with you, let them fuck with you. And then it is what it is. Like, you don't need to worry about that shit really too much. Just carry yourself the way the way you're comfortable with carrying yourself. Be honest and keep that shit moving. As long as you're cool about it, then they should be cool about it.
Right. That's what's up. All right.
All right,
bro.
So now I love y'all.
Appreciate it,
All
bro.
right, man. Thanks, man.
I'm holla. Peace. All right. So before we go to the next caller, I just want to shout out to all the people that are sending donations. Hold on. We got to shout out the donations, people. Hold on. We got to shout out the donations. So shout out to my dude Kelly Moore with the Jesus Christ. Y'all be feeding those motherfuckers. Jesus. Shout out to Kelly Moore with the $7 donation. Shout out to my dude Matthew with the $5 donation. Shout
What
out
up,
to
Kelly
my
Moore?
dude Chrislyn with the $5 donation. And shout out to my other dude, Georgie with the $5 donation. All right? Yo, what's poppin'? Who this?
What's going on? It's Henry James.
Well, speak up a little bit.
It's Henry James.
What's going on?
Henry James?
It's Henry James. We spoke in the morning, remember?
I don't know, but what's good with you?
All right, so my wife basically popped out, and I spoke to her about the conversation that we had.
Oh yeah, you called in yesterday. So I mean, not yesterday, early this morning I was doing the show. But what's good with you? What's going on?
So basically, my wife watched the video, and she actually we got into an argument about what you were talking about, and she's in the mood with me, and she's not speaking to me about the situation.
Dude, are you trolling?
Why are you arguing with your bitch? Like, you don't argue. There's no arguing.
Well, I'm not trolling. I'm being serious. That's why I wanted to talk to you about it.
So what were you arguing about?
So she said that why am I playing games and stuff, and then she started talking about stuff that I did in the past, and she started screaming and stuff, and she went out and she hasn't come back because she's gone to her mother's house, and I'm just stuck here with my dogs, and I don't know what to do. I need some advice.
So anyway, so the backstory is this dude said, this morning when I was doing the other live stream, he said that you got to play games to get with women. So he said being honest don't work. Now he's saying that his wife saw the show and saw that he said that you got to play games, and now they got into argument. Now his wife left and wants to fucking go to her mom's house and all this other shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, bruh, if you're not trolling and this is true, what you got to understand is see, sometimes you've gotten yourself so deep in a situation that like you can't do nothing to salvage this at this point. You feel what I'm saying? It's over. So what I mean is this. This is what I mean when I say it's over. What I mean is that you've created an image for yourself, right? Tony's saying he trolling, but I'm gonna still act like he's serious.
I'm not trolling. I'm being serious.
What I'm saying is you created an image for yourself where she can't really respect you now. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, my heart is beating really fast right now.
This nigga.
Because I'm not trolling. This is not a joke. Okay, I'm being serious. All right. Okay, I didn't fucking call out this line to fucking troll. I'm being serious.
So wait, hold on, Miles. What's your thoughts on all this shit, man?
Well, you know how we do. We're honest with chicks. So I don't know what else to tell you. You just got to be honest with chicks. And if you fucked up this situation with your girl, then is she your wife? Did you say wife?
Yeah, this is my wife. We've been married for 9 years.
Oh man, and you've been lying to her for 9 years?
Yeah, we have 2 kids, and I fucking.
Have you answer my question? Have you been lying to her for 9 years?
Yeah, I've been.
Well, yeah, you're done. You're done. You fucked up, bro. We told you lying to women is not the way. You have to be honest with them and give them the choice to fuck with you because they fucking with you for you, not because of the lie. Like that, there's no way we can't reverse your lie. We can't reverse your lie. So
sorry, I just wanted to say, she got really also angry at me when you said, Lucario, to wake up your wife. She said to me, why would you let a guy do that? Why were you messing around? She was saying I'm immature and childish and stuff, and and it just made me feel like a fucking asshole. Like I feel like
Okay, I see that you're totally
so
stepping, you're
off,
totally
like,
sidestepping the whole
fucking
thing about
people.
lying to your wife. I see that you're doing that, but there's nothing we can do for you. You fuck the situation up, charge it to the game, go through the divorce or whatever it is, and I'm sorry, bro, but stop lying.
I can't
Be who
do
you
it,
are.
man. I can't. I've been dating for 9 years, man.
All right, that's enough of that. All right, so
We're
now
done.
you said that's the Asian nigga. It probably is the Asian nigga trolling with his other voice. These niggas, yo, I swear, trolls be having the most passion. Like these niggas should be millionaires.
You know what? I like the part when he said my heart's beating real fast.
Wait, say that again. Wait, he said what?
When we said he was probably trolling, and he said I'm not trolling because my heart's beating real fast.
Right. All right, hold on. Let me get some of these calls. Yo, what's poppin'? Who's this?
Hey, what's up, bro? This is Victor from Texas.
What's going on, fam?
Hey, bro, I've been your fan for like 5 years. I was bullshitting with a fucking book, and then I got it, and then I was bullshitting with a Bad Boy membership. And I was married for 12 years, bro. And I knew my marriage was fucked up, and damn it, I got the Bad Boy membership.
That's
so
what's up.
Fucking late, bro. You know why, man? Because now I can see all the fucking mistakes I was making.
That's
and
what's
like,
up.
I thought I was fucking good, bro. You know, I was following how I was raised, and it worked as far as like getting them, you know, hanging out for a little bit. But man, I was fucking up, like, I don't know, like what you talk about in the deep game.
Right.
Right. So fuck, man. I want to tell everybody that. You know,
don't tell them. Hold on, wait. Don't tell them what's in the products.
No. I'm not gonna say it, but you know, it's a whole different. There's a whole different ballgame, bro. It's like, you know, it shows you what it looks like. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I want to tell everybody that.
Nah, that's what's up, bro. I'm glad that you know, decided to step up your game. Is better late than never. You feel what I'm saying? So as long as bro. Now that you know the shit, and you can really, you know, get the shit popping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
you know what, bro? Like, I get cooperation from the chicks I want, and I see what you talk about as far as like cooperation, but you know, I don't know, man. Like, I see the good things of the game with the chicks I don't want. You know what I'm saying? I see both sides, and once I got in the membership, I was like, oh fuck.
So wait, so hold on. You said you see. Hold on.
Other things I need to change.
Hold on for a second. Miles, what you were saying?
He said, I see good things from the chicks I don't want.
Yeah, that's what he said, I think.
Yeah, so I was seeing like the chicks trying to get at you, trying to buy the fucking drinks for you. You know, like I experienced that shit. It's just that, you know, I wasn't doing it right. You know what I'm saying? So I knew something was fucked up. I just didn't know how to fix it until I got into the fucking membership. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's what's up. So, that's what's up, man. I mean, I'm glad that the membership is helping you. This is why I tell you guys, join the membership. Go to badboymembership.com. And this is the best time to do it, too, because we got so much time, you know, in the crib and all this other stuff where you can soak up all of the fucking game now, because there's like over 70-something joints on there now. You understand? Like, it's so much information on there. It will take you literally about 3 days straight. If you just listen to it 3 days straight without sleeping, that's how much information is on there. So this is what I'm telling you guys to definitely, you know, get up on that.
Yeah, I mean, like, this fucking chick tried to get me for like $60 the other day. I'm like, nah, I better put this money, you know what I'm saying? I better put it in the fucking game, bro. Because, I mean, we ain't got nothing but time. We ain't going out spending all the money on restaurants and clubs. Like, 1 month, bro, I'm gonna go through all your programs in like 1 month.
Nah, that's what's up, and make sure you keep listening to them too, so it sinks in. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what needs to go down. But yo, man, I appreciate the call. I'm glad that you stepping your game up. You feel what I'm saying? And we're gonna keep getting it popping. All right. All right, bro. Peace. All right, so we're gonna go probably another maybe 15 minutes. We got to head up out of here. Yeah, what's popping?
Yeah, what's up, Macario? What up, Miles?
What's going
Yo,
on?
what up, baby?
Chilling, man. Yo, Macario, that's particular to Miles. I mean, but you can jump into Macario. But Miles,
Yo,
I was watching a video you made on Macario's joint,
Pause.
and you was talking about if I'm saying correct, just correct me real quick. If you went out with the date with this chick, right? Whatever. But long story short, you said that too, like the chick was being uncooperative, stuff like that, and you asked her to sit somewhere. And you know, I guess I got to go to the movies, and she sat in the corner. You told her to move and stuff like that. But you said that 2 weeks prior to that, though, she was being uncooperative. But my thing, Miles, you see, like I said, but like the car said too, because of this whole bullshit corona, so I'm trying to take everything in. So when I'm going forward, I'm not going to do none of that little mistake I probably was making. But my thing is that though, sometimes though, if a chick is being uncooperative too, it could be because she probably was like nervous or she didn't see anything of it. Because you said it to her, you just cut the chick off. But can you be like, you know what? I mean, it's not really a big deal. Let's just move forward. As long as the chick fuck me, like she's trying to.
no.
Stop. You think it's the right way to go about it?
Stop.
Or you should let everything a chick does be like, oh, fuck it.
Stop?
Hold on. Wait. Stop a second. Miles wants to respond. Go ahead.
Before you go any further, you have to understand that I decide what's a big deal.
Facts.
Okay, I decide what's a big deal. And when I was telling her to sit in a certain chair, that was a big deal to me. That was something that I require of a woman, especially when I'm out. That's what I require. If she chooses not to cooperate with that, it's a big enough deal for me to cut her off. And then if you also listen to that video, you would also have heard that she did 3 things before that point that were also red flags that I had noted. So she was already on thin ice. Me asking her to sit in the chair wasn't the first strike. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
However, whether or not that was a very big deal to me. And she showed me the type of female she was. And because I'm the type of dude where I decide how far I go with a female, then she sealed her own fate. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not about, it's not a big deal, so I'm gonna leave it alone and move forward. No. I decided that it was a big deal, and when she made her choice, I had to end the date, period.
You got that?
Yeah, I got that. But I had a situation though where I went out with a chick before one time, right? And I asked her to sit next to me, but like you said, and I was just testing, like you said, you guys start testing the chick. I wasn't doing that. So I had touched her. She, like I said, it wasn't right away. We was talking in the day. I was like, hey, won't you come sit next to me? Just to see where her mind was at. She's like, oh, I don't know. I felt more comfortable over there. But it bothered me. I'm like, damn, okay. But I kind of.
You see, bro, stop again.
Hold on. Stop again for a second. Go ahead, Bob.
You see, bro, right there. If it bothered you enough, you should have ended the date right then and there. Because if she's out with you, if she's comfortable enough to go out with you, but she's not comfortable enough to sit next to you, please end the date. End the date. You can't let these chicks get a pass to do what they want and have you continue to pay them attention and for them to occupy your time and they continue to show that they're not cooperative or comfortable being in your presence. You have to, if it was a big enough deal for you to feel a way about it, then you gotta cut that short. You gotta cut that short, get in your phone and go try to make a new date before the night gets too old. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because you at first you talking about it's not a big deal. Let's move on.
Like that, because you know what? I'm talking. It's not that. I am a simple bit of mouth, but I wouldn't hurt nobody's feelings. Like, man, fuck yeah. You know what I mean? Because I wouldn't want someone to do that to me. A chick just walk off a date. You feel me? Unless you disrespect me to the point where she said, "Nigga, fuck you," or get the fuck out my face. That's why I didn't look at it in that situation. I didn't feel a disrespect.
But listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something.
I was looking at it. Even though I feel like
no. Listen.
But I was trying to see. Well, at the end of the day, I mean,
bro.
You still there? Did he cut off?
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Yeah, listen.
You know what happened?
Listen.
Hold on. Wait. Listen, Miles started to tell you something. Go ahead.
What you need to understand is respecting yourself doesn't mean disrespecting someone else.
Right.
Okay? Now, if you decided to take the time to take this girl out, and you said, "Hey, come over here and sit next to me," and she says you that she's not comfortable, there's no reason to continue the date, especially if you felt the way about her sitting next to you. Because you got to understand something. When girls always say, "Oh, well, if you invite me out, then it's your responsibility to pay," and this, that, and the third. Okay, well, if you feel comfortable enough to come out with me, then you should feel comfortable enough to get close to me, to be next to me.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And so because I define your cooperation as respect, then you being uncooperative means disrespect to me. And if
Mhm.
I allow this date to go on, I am disrespecting myself. So in order to respect myself, I have to end the date. So me respecting who I am doesn't necessarily mean I'm disrespecting someone else. But if that's how she feels, then that's how she feels. But the point of the matter is, you're not putting yourself through a situation that you don't want to be in for no reason.
Mhm.
You have to have that much respect for yourself.
No, definitely. All right, definitely. Like I said, we're going forward, man. I ain't gonna be on that bullshit. Like I said, like I told her before too, I had called the other night. There were a couple chicks I did smash, even though they were a little bit cooperative. But like you were saying that too, you're gonna have that bad habit where you're gonna keep going back. That's why I said going forward, I'm gonna start on that shit where I mean, like once you say one thing or you're not listening to cut you off. Like I said, so and you always say that too because a lot of guys have a lot of rotation and going on, smashing a lot of chicks. So when they see one chick that's bad, they be like, fuck it, I'm gonna give a shit. I'm like, you know what? Because I ain't got nothing going for me. But I appreciate it though, fam.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Yo, look, bottom line is know what you want, bro. Know what you want. Don't be afraid to dictate the situation, to orchestrate the situation to get what you want. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Facts. And shout out to my dude Hawk for the $20 donation. Shout out to you. All right, we're gonna take one more call and we're gonna get up out of here. Who's this?
Hi, this is Emily.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Next caller.
All right. One more call and we out of here, people. You.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Lacardo? This TJ.
What's popping, bro?
Couple times. Yeah, I got a question for you. Kind of similar to like some like a guy like a couple calls ago asked. I got the situation where like I'm finally starting to like make headway, which you told me, like, you know, getting them 60 girls numbers and stuff like that. So I'm talking to this girl that used to mess with my boy, right?
Right.
But there was never like an item. There was just fuck buddies and stuff like that. And there's like a high probability that I'm able to smash.
Right.
But I don't want to like disrespect my boy by like, you know, smash. Like we kind of like outgrew each other and stuff like that. So we're not talking right now, but you know, he was still like one of my closest friends. And they wasn't cool enough like that. So I was just wondering, like, you know, should I mess with her? Even though she used to like, and they was never serious, but she used to like mess with my friend. Like, should I mess with her? Even though, you know.
So you're saying, should you mess with this chick who used to fuck with your friend? Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
And again, what type of relationship they had?
Like, they were just fuck buddies. It wasn't a relationship at all. Like, they were just, you know what I'm saying, have sex and that's it.
And I mean, and how long ago this used to happen?
That had to be like at least 3-4 years ago.
Okay, that's a minute ago, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you and your friend, y'all still tight? Y'all still hang out? Y'all still...
Nah. He was like, you know, I was like, you know, he's a friend from high school and stuff like that. And, you know, I used to talk to him when I went to college. We don't really talk no more.
Nigga, so then, holla at that chick, man. That's done. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a wrap.
I got another question, though.
All right, go ahead.
There's this female that I'm talking to, that I like FaceTime her yesterday and stuff like that. And she, like, I finally found a girl that like lives in my area. Like, she doesn't live in my area, but she lives on Long Island, right? So I was like, I FaceTime with her and whatever, and she was like, all right, well, I'm trying to come over. Like, when, like, and then she's cool with me. Like, she said like she was cool with me coming over there and this whole epidemic shit, which is like perfect. So I FaceTime with her last night, and she was like, so when can I come over? She was like, well, text me tomorrow on Instagram, like DM me, and we could like figure out a time. So I DM'd her like early in the morning, like, okay, like I'm trying to come around 5 o'clock, like what's up? and she answered me back. So I know, like, so what should I do? Just like charge it to the game, and what can I say like to get a response from her?
So let me get this straight. So you said to her, come through, or like to your spot?
No, I'm going over to her spot because like my family's over here and they.
All right. So she said. So you said to her, I'm gonna come through to your spot, and we're gonna get it cracking. And what she said after that?
She said, all right, bet. Like, hit me up tomorrow and we can figure out a time. Like, DM me tomorrow and we can figure out a time.
All right, so now, wait, let me stop you right there. Whenever you're setting plans with a girl, right, have the plan already set. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning, you say, hey, listen, I'm going to come to your crib at this time on this day. And then you say to her, are you free? Is that cool? We good on that time and day? And then have her confirm.
Yeah. But she was like, I'm tired. I don't feel like, I feel like getting off this FaceTime call right now. So she was just like, just DM me tomorrow.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You say, no, listen, before we hang up, tomorrow at what do we got to get this squared away? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the first thing. You feel what I'm saying? Because what you got to understand is that if you're sitting there and you're sort of leaving shit up in the air, and then she's like, oh, well, call me tomorrow. One, you didn't set the date. Two, you're listening to what the fuck she's telling you to do, which is a no-no already. You feel what I'm saying? And so this is why you're getting the wishy-washy results, because you're not taking the lead. You got to always take the lead at all times. So when you're talking to a girl and if a chick is like, hey, can we talk tomorrow about it, or let's make plans tomorrow? No. We talking right now. We gonna set the shit right fucking now. That's it. And if she's on some, well, I don't know, I'm not sure, I got to get back to you. Be like, listen, miss, we could do this another time then. You understand what I'm saying?
I feel
that's it.
But like now, like I'm so like I was kind of looking forward to that like all night, and like basically like, I was supposed to like make my day today, and like I hit her up early this morning talking about, oh, I'm trying to come through for her. I know where she lives because like I'm from Brooklyn, but I went to high school on Long Island, and like we used to live right next to each other, so I know where she lives and stuff like that. But I'm not going to just pop up real crib like uninvited and shit like that. So I just hit her up like, oh, I'm trying to come by around 5 o'clock, and she has the answer yet. So I'm trying to like, and I'm kind of like feeling her. So hold on. So now, wait, stop. So now you hit her. You said you hit her up, right, and said, let's meet up, and she hasn't responded. Yeah, I was like, let's meet up at 5 o'clock. She hasn't responded.
This is today?
Yeah, today. I was like, early this morning, I was like, oh, let's meet up at 5 o'clock, and then she hasn't answered yet. So
hold on. Wait, hold on. It's 5:30 right now, though.
Yeah, exactly. I've been waiting. Like I've been quarantining this house, just waiting for a response like all day. And I'm just like wondering if there's anything I could say to get like a response, or like what should I do in that situation? Because I'm just waiting here.
No, listen. Forget about this chick. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you should do. Period. You understand what I'm saying? Because look,
she hasn't left me on the scene yet. Like I haven't seen like no activity on the page or whatever. So
no. See, and this is Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram. Yeah,
No. Trust me. She saw your text. She saw that you inboxed her. She just didn't look at it because she don't want you to think that she saw it.
All right.
You understand? So now, if she want to come back and say, "Oh, I was busy and this happened," so that she can extract more attention from you at this moment. So what I'm saying is that you told her. First of all, she told you, "Let's talk tomorrow." Correct?
Yeah.
And so then why is she talking to you and it's tomorrow?
I don't know.
Exactly. So she's disrespectful. Then on top of that, you sent her a message and she hasn't responded to that message. Second time she disrespected you. So why you keep trying to sit there and wait for a chick who's being disrespectful?
Well, I'm just like I've been looking forward to it like all day, and I haven't like this is like.
And see, and that's and see that and
this is the first time down like leeway with like all the chicks that been like feeling me or like giving me like just being more cooperative or just like other states and shit like that.
But see, this is the problem. Your problem lies in your behavior, in what's going on right now. The fact that the fact that you are sitting there, because I want you to listen to what you're saying. You're saying this was going to make my day. I've been waiting on her all day, right?
Yeah.
This is the problem, bro. That right there is the reasoning in why she's even acting like she's acting in the first place. Because she can. Because she knows she can have you anytime she wants. You know what I'm saying? She knows that. So this is what I'm saying, because, bro, you gotta focus on other shit.
I am, like, I've been hitting up girls, but like she's on. That's what I'm saying. Like,
no, and not even just girls. Focus on, like, so what do you do? What's your thing you do in life? What do you do?
Like I work for Verizon, like as a salesman for Verizon, but like my job is like shut down right now.
And you ain't got no hobbies, nothing?
I read, like, I haven't been doing nothing all day. Like, I read books and stuff like that. But I'm just like, this whole thing, like you were a dating coach, so I'm just asking your expertise on this.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. My expertise is she's not feeling you. You understand what I'm saying? That's the thing. Because again, if she was feeling you, she would have got back to you. But also, part of this is your fault because you didn't set the situation up from the jump. So you just left shit up. You left shit. Don't ever leave nothing up to the woman when it comes to making plans. You know what I'm saying? Ever. Because what would happen is this. What happened usually is this. Is if you would have told her yesterday, hey, what time, tomorrow, right? You would have been on some, I don't know, I'll let you know. And you'd be like, no, I need a time now. And she would have probably been like, well, I can't really tell you now. Then you'd have been like, all right, cool, well, then we gonna do this another time. You understand? Because she never really planned on seeing you in the first place. If she wanted to, she would have. She would have made it happen. She would have hit you up. You would have had some communication. She's showing you that she's not interested like that. She's interested in your attention, but she's not interested in you. So now you have to find another woman who's interested in you and not just your attention.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? It's rough out here. I'm trying to find a girl in my area, but like I'm getting like mad, like crazy response from girls from like Ohio and shit. But I'm like, y'all live far, so that's not doing nothing for me. Like I'm getting like crazy response from girls from like other states and stuff like that. Like it's not like I'm not getting any responses. But I'm like,
oh yeah, because isn't Tinder doing that thing where they're making you focus
they're
on
making
areas?
Yeah, they're making motherfuckers forcing niggas to talk to chicks in other areas and shit. And so you ain't got no other girls that you've been fucking with?
Nah, like I just like dropped out of college and stuff like that. So all the girls that I like would fuck with are like other states too and stuff like that. So I've been basically on like a dry spell like since I dropped out for like 6 months and stuff like that. And that's kind of why like I'm so like thirsty right now.
Damn, bro.
I'm looking forward to it all day. So I'm like, all right, this is my chance. Just want to end the dry spell, and now I'm like, fuck. Like I'm kind of like stuck right now. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. Like you have to look, man. You gotta focus more of your energy on other things. That's going to be a benefit to you. Even if these chicks out here scared to fucking come outside. These chicks out here is on some, a lot of them is on some other shit now. So you got to work even harder than a regular day. You understand what I'm saying? But that's just it. It is what it is. But also what I'm saying is you got to find other shit to occupy your time. The fact that you were thinking about this girl all day, you've already given her all this attention just off of you thinking about her. You understand? Because your thoughts are things. You know what I'm saying? That's energy. You're giving her all this energy already. So she's just like, whatever. And so that thirsty energy that you have is coming off when you're interacting with her. And so she feels like, all right, whatever. You understand? And so that's what I'm saying, where part of the reason why it's being hard for you to make shit happen is because you already have the thirsty energy within you, which is coming off when you're dealing with all the rest of these chicks. You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
So that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, yeah, still holler at other chicks, still talk to other women. You feel what I'm saying? Still, do all these different things.
If she responds to me, like, let's just cut to the game and be like, I'm sorry. Like, just be done with it even if she responds. I'm not saying she would, but if she responds, she's just playing me, basically what you're saying.
Right, exactly. If she responds, because this is what probably what happened if she responds. If she responds, I guarantee you this is how she's gonna respond. she's gonna respond. If she does respond, and I want you to pay attention to this, she's probably gonna respond at like fucking midnight or fucking 12:30 or some shit in the morning. If she does respond, and then she's gonna say, "Oh, hey, I'm so sorry. Something came up. I was blah blah blah, and yada yada yada." Right?
Yeah.
And then even if you say so let me come through right now, she'll be like, well, I'm about to go to sleep. I've had a long day. No, she's gonna extract more attention from you. If the girl wants it to happen, she will make it happen. Period. You understand what I'm saying? The fact that she is not trying to make it happen, that's showing that she doesn't want to make it happen. It's not hard. Like, look, if a chick wants it to go down, she's gonna make it go down. You understand?
I feel you. All right.
So just you got to charge that to the game, bro.
All right.
All right.
I appreciate you.
All right, bro. I'm holler, man. All right. All right, so people, that is about it. That is about it for today.
Hold up real quick. Hold up
Right.
real quick. I want to encourage everyone to go check out O'Shea Duke Jackson's channel, man. This nigga is going in.
Facts.
He is hilarious. He got the fucking voices, the sound effects. Like I really appreciate, you know what I'm saying? Because look, truth be told, I know we do our thing. I know you do your thing, Lucario. But we need decent content during this quarantine shit.
Right,
You know
exactly.
I ain't gonna lie, more than ever. Like you need some dope content during the quarantine thing. And I just wanna shout out O'Shea real quick.
Shout out O'Shea Duke Jackson. Facts.
I've been enjoying his shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like I've been enjoying his content lately. So I just want to shout him out. You know what I'm saying? Give people their flowers while they're here. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing.
Exactly.
So shout out to him. Go check out his stuff. He's doing the celebrity junk stories and all of that nonsense, and it's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. He's doing the voices and he got all the sound effects and all of that shit. So shout out to him.
Nah, real talk. And also too, shout out to everybody who sent the donation. You feel what I'm saying? Let me shout you guys out again. Shout out to my dude Kelly Moore with the $7 donation. Shout out to Matthew with the $5 donation. Shout out to Chrislyn with the $5 donation. Shout out to Georgie with the $5 donation. Shout out to my dude Hawk J with the $20 donation. And shout out to my dude Gregory Allen with the $10 donation. Appreciate all you guys out there sending donations, keeping this going, man. We definitely don't take none of that for granted. So trust me, we appreciate all those donations. And you guys also, when you watch the playback, you can still donate. You can still click the link and donate to the shows. Even when you're watching the playback, just look at the chat room and all that other stuff. We appreciate you guys rocking with us. We're still working on the Game Kings. Don't worry about it. It's going to come out. It's not going to be on some detox shit. We're not going to fucking have that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's been a while because in the fucking movie, Miles is fat and I'm skinny. So that's how long ago we did this shit. You feel what I'm saying? But we coming out with it. You know what I mean?
And the other thing too is that we also want to see where everything's going to be at after this COVID shit, because we want to do a screening.
Right.
We want to do big things on the release of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the way things are now is kind of whack, and we don't want to just release it and that's it. Like we want to create events around it and make it a real big deal. So we're trying to see where all of this shit is going with the COVID shit, so we can really do it right for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Facts. And also too, what me and Miles was talking about earlier, we were thinking about doing like a round table type of virtual event on Zoom. Right. So you guys can join, and we're going to be, discussing certain things about the game. You guys are going to be, so it's not going to be it's not going to be like a lecture thing. It's going to be, more so of a group discussion where we going back and forth, chopping up game. We'll have parts in it that's like, lecture curriculum type shit too, but it's mostly for you guys to, and it's going to be private. So it's going to be no trolls, none of that shit, because you're going to have to pay for this. This is going to be some shit that's going to cost some money. And when we say it costs some money, it's going to cost some money. So it ain't going to be cheap. And what we'll probably do is we're gonna announce it maybe in a week or so, whatever. And what we're gonna do is we're only gonna take probably like 6 or 7 people. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not going to be a big crowd. It's going to be 6 or 7 people. It's going to be recorded. It's going to be like, stream like this where you see everybody's faces. We're talking. We're chopping it up. We're giving out some advanced game. You understand?
Right.
You said, what if the
it's gonna be like a mastermind group. You know
Exactly. And the thing is, the trolls ain't gonna pay because this is gonna be expensive. So you understand what I'm saying? So unless a troll has money to waste, he could waste his money and we just gonna kick him out. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
But yeah, it's gonna be something that some quality, real deep advanced content. So it's almost like the Bad Boy membership just virtually. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So we're gonna be talking about a lot of different things, and we'll have more than one, but each of them we're gonna try to make it between 6, maximum 8 people, so that we could keep it more, like smaller to get more of the stuff out of it. But we'll announce that soon. We'll have a page up so that people could get more information about it, and because we got to set all that stuff up and see what's popping.
Right.
But yeah, we'll let you guys know about that soon. And anything else you want to say, Mouse, before we get up out of here?
Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you guys. Again, we see the value in you. We just trying to bring it out. You understand?
Right.
It's just we just coaching y'all so y'all can see it. Okay. Because we all got phenomenal dick. we all got special talents. We all have value. We all have beauty. We all have importance. We all deserve respect. But you have to see it. You understand?
Exactly.
You have to see it, and so we just trying to bring that out of you guys. That's why we tell you the truth is inside you all the time. So, but yeah, that's about it, man. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you guys, and let's keep it going.
That's what's up. So, guys, make sure you guys go to Patreon. Go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario and patreon.com/The Confidence Show. So, if you want to hear more from me and Miles, make sure you guys join that. All of you guys should be on the Patreon and the both Patreons, the Confidence Show and the Bad Boy Show one. Also, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com to join the Bad Boy membership, where you get 45 to 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. And also, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at @RealMrLocario. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys follow me on there, and we'll get that shit popping. Miles, what's your Instagram name on there?
My Instagram, you know what? I have to make one.
All right, exactly. You got to make a Miles Cunningham one because
I have to make a Miles Cunningham.
They don't.
But
Right.
in the meantime, though, they could go to my they could hit me at my YouTube. They can hit me at my YouTube.
Oh, facts.
At Miles Cunningham on YouTube. All right.
Right. So yeah, definitely subscribe to Miles Cunningham on the YouTube. And that's pretty much it, guys. We are out of here. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone later.
Peace.
All right.